Yo, 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 yo. All right, y'all. Welcome to part one on how to identify winning trade setups. This is valuable information because we watch all these videos that show us after the fact and you know, show us $10,000 trade setups and all this stuff like that. But how did they actually get these trade setups? You get what I'm saying? What was the thought process? So this is what these videos are going to be about. They're going to be, I'm going to do a part five because I want to go over this previous week of January. So the days that I'm going to be going over are going to be between January 12th to January 16th. And then I'm going to just keep doing a series like this until, this is ingrained in our brain. Okay, first things first. Before you start looking for trades, of course, the market opens up at 6 p.m. on Sunday. I'm going to try to make this as realistic as possible. The first thing you want to do, you want to mark up the high and the low on the 1 hour time frame, right? What is the high and the low? The high is the highest bullish candlestick that has closed over previous price, right? So right here, this used to be the high on Tuesday, January 6th, until this candle formed, right? Now, if this candle had closed above this candle, but then we had a big bearish engulfing, then this would still technically be considered the high. All right. Just want to put that out there. Now, as far as the low is the most recent bearish candle at the bottom of the push, right? This cannot be considered the low because we have not gone higher than this point right here. And let me mark this up so you guys know what I'm talking about. So this is the 1 hour high. And I'm going to make this line black. I'll make this capital. 1 hour high. And then we're going to make this. Man, this shit is kind of slow. This is the 1 hour low. Okay. Now, after you find the 1 hour high and the 1 hour low, the next thing you want to do is go down to the 5-minute time frame. And you want to mark up your most recent support and resistance zones, right? Resistance zone is any bullish candlestick followed after 3 or more consecutive bearish candlesticks breaking through an area of structure. So here we have an area of structure. We have 3 or more bearish candlesticks that cause the breakthrough of the zone, and then price continue lower. So we definitely can mark this as a resistance zone. Now, I don't know how other people trade, but guys, this is how I trade. So just bear with me. Now, the next thing, I need to find my support area. A support area is the exact opposite of what I just said. I need 3 or more consecutive bullish candles followed after a bearish candle. So this little doji kind of looking candle would definitely be my support. Okay. Now, what is the significance of these zones, right? I'm looking for a reaction at this level, or one of the 1 hour levels, right? If price breaks through this, I'm looking for a strong breakthrough of this line right here. It can't be like a weak little breakthrough. If I see a strong breakthrough, okay, but if I see a weak breakthrough, then I'm gonna be cautious and I'm gonna just wait for a better trade setup. Now what we're gonna do is play this as if it was happening in real time. I need you guys to get in the habit of being patient and waiting for your trade setup. Now, me personally, I like to go to the 1 minute time frame to look for entries on gold because gold moves so so volatile, and you still have structure on a 1 minute time frame. So we're gonna go to 1 minute, and we are going to actually play this out as if, you know. Oh, and here we go, guys. Now in this case, gold opened up all the way up here, right? That's a huge market gap. Now normally, price has to come fill this gap. You know, all gaps eventually get filled, but as we will see, gold had other things in play, right? Now, me personally, sometimes I will trade within the first 5 minutes of the market being open. Other times, I'm just waiting for some type of structure. Now, normally, if I see something like this, right, I would wait for a retest of the 1 hour high or the 5 minute resistance zone. But if I see structure being formed, then I'm going to, you know, place trades accordingly. Now, a lot of you guys who are just starting off trading, you see candles like this and you're automatically hopping with a super tight stop loss or a stop loss that's too big. And this, my friends, is a recipe for disaster. All you need to do is just be patient, be patient, be patient, be patient, and the trades will, come your way. So that's exactly what we're going to do. This video is going to be kind of long. We're going to be patient together and really look at this and wait. Because if you can go to a job, work a 9-to-5 job, answer phone calls, pick up packages, talk to customers, whatever it is that you're doing out there, right? You work at a restaurant, you're taking orders, you're flipping burgers, whatever you're doing. If you can sit there and do that for 8 hours a day, for anywhere between $10 to $20 an hour, you can sit here for 1 hour to find a trade setup that could potentially make you what you would make in a week, in a day. So just remember that, guys. So we're gonna work on our patience. So we're gonna sit here together and we're just gonna wait. Okay, perfect. Now that this is formed, right? Clearly, and this is how you can make money on the 1 minute time frame. All right, so this is the 1 minute high. And this is in real time, right? This is real market data, so this is the 1 minute low. We are waiting for a reaction on one of these two lines. Do not be fooled in thinking that you can't make money on a 1 minute time frame. Excuse me. Okay, I already see an entry right here. So look at what's going on, right? This is what's called an invalidation candle. So technically, if this candle closes bullish like this, I could enter right here, right? So boom, go long. You can enter like right here, right? Why is that? Because price showed that the bulls are in charge, right? Now, in this example, 1 to 3, I always aim for a 1 to 3 or a 1 to 5 risk to reward ratio. Now, this is an experience level trade, right? For you guys, don't do this because price could still go down. I can do this because I have the patience and the knowledge to sit here and risk that, and if I lose, I'm okay with it. But you guys, you need a stronger trade setup. So you want price to break above this high and then either retest or show some type of continuation, right? So let's see if that happens. But here, we're in the first 1, 2, 3. Hold on, we're in the first 12 minutes of the market being open. We already got a trade set up. We're already in profit. Look at that. And it looks like we're going to get another trade set up soon. I promise you, nobody's doing this, guys, on YouTube. Nobody's doing this. Please, I know this is boring. I know you guys have ADD, ADHD, whatever you call it. Some of you guys are just impulsive. You want things right away. But bro, pay attention to what's going on. Like, really sit here and lock in. This will save you so much money. I'm telling you, bro. You gotta develop patience. You gotta develop a love for this where you can be okay with just sitting. You don't have to take every trade. You don't have to over leverage. You just gotta sit and wait. And don't be in your mind too much when it comes to taking a trade. All right, now as you can see, we have a breakthrough. Now we're waiting for a retest and a close above. So if this candle hits this line and then closes above this, okay, we're good. If a bullish, so now I want you guys to pay attention to this. This is a no-go in my book. I don't trade this. This is what's called an invalidation candle. Now, if this closes as a bullish engulfing, I'm taking that all day, every day. And then my stop loss is going to be right underneath this. I'm not playing no games with the market. If this closes as a bullish engulfing, I'm taking that. Trying to give you guys a game, man. People be gatekeeping, bro, out here. All right, guys, we are 16 minutes. Oh, bullish engulfing. I'm taking it. I'm taking it, bro. What are you talking about? Boom, right here. And the good thing about price, bro, 9 times out of 10, it's always gonna pull back. So you're definitely gonna have time to catch this. You should have at least about a minute to 2 to catch these trades. But that's more than enough time to place a trade. Boom, trade 2. We're only how many minutes? 16 minutes into the market. We got 2 trade entries. Then what I like to do, right? I will put a line right here, a horizontal ray, and I'll make it green. This is exactly what I do when I trade. Boom. And I put take profit. Boom. Then I set an alert right here, and I just let it rock. So same thing right here. I would just, then I walk away. I don't like to sit here and look at the trade. Sometimes I do, but most times I like to just walk away because there's been so many times where I've closed out early of a winning trade, and I hate that. I would rather lose than to close out of a winning trade early. Could you imagine you entered into a trade and you could have made $1,000, but because you were overthinking, overanalyzing, and just in your head too much, that you either A, walked away with only $100, or B, walked away with like negative 100? You'd be sick. Now look at this, look at this. Look at this. Prices just shooting up. That's another thing too, guys. So we already confirmed that the 1 hour high is right here, right? This is the highest that the market has been yet. Then when the market opened on Sunday, on January 11th, price made all-time new highs, right? So obviously it took a lot of momentum to push price up from here to all the way up here, right? Nice, strong little push. So we're just catching basically all the action that was happening over the weekend, right? And it's obviously showing that a lot of people were buying gold over the weekend or investing in gold. All right, so now we're just gonna sit here and be patient and really become traders, right? I highly recommend that you get in the habit of sitting here. I like to call it sitting on my hands, right? As long as I'm sitting on my hands not in my pockets, I can't pull out no money, you get what I'm saying? Or just sit and wait, bro. Like, master that. Take one trade a day, 2 the most. Risk 1 to the max 5% of your account. You should not be risking more than 1% or 5% of your account. And then just let it rock out. Now, if you're doing a combine, if you're doing a trading combine, like with a prop firm, this is what I recommend, right? I'm gonna put this on this side right here. Let's just say you do the 50K challenge, right? I want everybody who's watching this to understand that you don't have $50,000. You get $2,000. Oops. So you get $2,000, right? When you do the trading combine. Let me put that in there. 50K trading combine. Bro, this shit is like super slow. Your goal is to make $3,000 to pass the combine, right? So you basically gotta take 2,000 to 3,000. Hold on, give me 1 second, guys. All right, sorry about that, guys. All right, so goal is to make $3,000, right? So when it comes to combines, I highly recommend that you try to hit your goal in a week or hit your goal over the course of 10 days, right? Like, and I like to put my mindset in the mindset of working a job. When I work a job, I either get paid weekly or bi-weekly, right? All that stuff where people be like, take your time, there's no rush, you got a whole month. Nah, scratch that. Hell no. Like, we got a week or 2 weeks. That means I need to take that $2,000 and divide it by 2,000 divided by 5 equals this, or 2,000 divided by 10 equals this, right? That's what this is my daily risk amount, right? I can risk 400 a day or 200 a day. That's it. And then if I want to do 2 trades a day, that means I could risk $100 a day or $200 a day. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I say 1 to 2 trades a day, the most. You should never risk more than 1 to 2 trades a day. That means if you lose $200, you're done. Wait for the next day. It's almost like sales, right? You're not going to make a sale every day. Like if you work at Verizon, if you work at Allstate, State Farm, you work at a car dealership like BMW or Chevy, it might be a week that goes by where you make no sales. Cool. I have to set myself up in a position where if I lose this type of money, my winners have to offset that crazily, right? So for example, that's why I like to go for a 1 to 3 or 1 to 5. There's no reason why I should lose 5 trades in a week. You know what I'm saying? And then if you divide that into 2, now you get more trades. So there's no reason why you should lose like 2 trade setups consecutively over the course of 3 days. That means you got to do something with your trade strategy. It's missing something, right? But I just wanted to go over that quick breakdown. Look at this. We're chilling, we're talking. This could be the equivalent of you going to, I don't know, watch a movie, watch a TV show, you know, go do something, bro. You don't have to sit here and stare at this. Like, that's the best thing about trading. I could go to the gym, I could go work out, I could go for a walk, I could go try a new restaurant I've always been wanting to try. The only time you should truly be present is when you take that initial trade, right? Make sure you do everything right in order to get the result you want. After that, you gotta just trust the process. I know I'm yapping a lot, but guys, like, I'm really trying to get y'all into the mind frame of just being patient. What time do we place this trade? We place this trade around 6:13. It is currently 6:26. So in 13 minutes, we're already, how far are we away from hitting our goal? Hold on, let me see. Let me see. Yeah, we're already at 8 pips. Now we're at about to be 9. Bro, we're definitely hitting this take profit. And then the second trade too. The second trade looking good too. Once this hits TP, we looking for another trade. Now, guys, this is where you become dangerous and you can make 1,000 a day, 200 a day. Now, I want to put y'all on a real secret sauce that not a lot of people talk about, bro. This is how you really, if you really, really want to make money, let me break this down to you, right? So we were just talking about how much you can risk with these accounts, with these prop firms. Now, these prop firms are on sale from anywhere between, and I'm just giving a broad, anywhere from 27 to like, let's say 189. Me personally, I like to go with Top Step, the 50K with Top Step. With Top Step is either 49 or 89. Oops. 04, 49, 04. or 89, right? So I recommend you buy about 5 challenges. So what's 49 times 5? I think that's 245, right? So 245 investment, or if you do the 89, which is the no activation fee, that's $445 investment. Gets you, might as well do it on the same one. Gets you $10,000 in capital, right? You have to turn that 10,000 into 15,000 before you can start making real money. Once you hit that 15,000, now you got $10,000 to your name. Treat it as real money. Now it's cakewalk, right? Now here's how you can really boss up, level up. Boom. Look at this. We about to hit TP as I'm talking. Boom. Take profit one. Hit. We're done. We're done. How long did that take? We got in the trade at 612 by 629. 17 minutes. We're up. Now back to what I was talking about, right? Now you get 5 accounts. Right? Let's just say you want to make $1,000 a day. Now you only have to risk $60 to make $200 per account, right? And that's $1,000 over 5 accounts. Why do I say 60? I like to only risk 3 pips per trade. That's just me. The most I'll risk is 4, but if I'm doing 20 times 3, that's $60. I'm aiming for a 1 to 3 or a 1 to 5, right? So let's just say I'm aiming for, I always do 10 pips though. So 10, boom. Now I'm making $200. 200 times 5, because I got 5 accounts, $1,000. I literally just made triple or double my investment in one day, right? Come on, bro. Now you're working smarter, not harder, right? If I lose $60, that's nothing. That is nothing, bro. That is nothing. You get what I'm saying? In hindsight, like, so this is the real breakdown. This is the real trick, right? You want to get about 5 accounts, and you want to risk about $60 per trade, taking no more than 2 trades per day. And if you're lucky, you'll ace both of the trades. You'll hit both of them out of the park. So that's $400 you just made in one day. 400 times 5 is 2,000. 2,000 a day times 5 is 10,000 a week. Come on, bro. Come on. Off of risking $60 per trade? What? $120 a day? What? That's light. Even if I lose 3 days in a row. So I like to be realistic. What if I lost 3 days in a row, right? So let's just say that I lost 120 times 3 equals 360. But then let's just say 2 of the days, I win. I win both of them. So that's 400. That's 400 times 2 equals 800. I'm still up for the week, right? Let me check my math out, right? So, boom, 60 60 gets me 200 because if I take 2 trades a day, boom, 2, and then the 400 times 5 accounts. Oh, I'm tripping. See, I'm already tripping. Hold on 1 second, y'all. 120 times 3. Oh, okay. Hold on. Yeah, my math was all wrong. I'm tripping. I forgot one step. So 360 because there's 5 accounts. So I would have been down 1,800, right? For the week. Across 5 accounts though, not for one account, all 5 accounts. Now let's say I only win 2 days out of the week. That's a total of 400 times 5 accounts. That's 2,000. Oops. So 2,000 times 2. I'm up 2,200 for the whole week. I'm up. What are we talking about here, bro? All right, I'm already seeing another entry. So another thing too, guys, while I know I'm going over a lot. Hope y'all could play this back though, like, you know what I'm saying? I see another entry right here. I would get in right here. At the bottom of this, I'm taking that. Because why would I take that? I'm taking the momentum of the market. The market hasn't shown me yet that it wants to close, go below a certain point. So I would take this too. Now this is me. Y'all can't do this. I'm gonna keep saying that. I'm just showing y'all winning trade setups. Yeah, I'm taking that. I don't care if I lose or what. Excuse me. I'm taking that all day. Super confident in that trade. The reason being, now where I messed up on my part, I should have waited for this candle to close first, right? So, but I've been trading so long that I can identify winning trade setups. But I'll show you a better trade setup than this one, right? So let me close that out. What you really want is that invalidation candle, just like right here, right? You see how this invalidated that? So this just broke this candle, this red candle at 635 closed below this one. So now I want to see a bullish candlestick close back above this line right here, basically, right? So boom, that's the low of that red candlestick. Boom, I'm in right there, bro. I am in right here. ASAP. This is a better entry. But y'all, man, so that's 3 entries already. And we just started. And now we just be patient. So now on this one, I want y'all to truly be patient. I'm going to get rid of these lines. We're going to clear everything. We're going to clear this. And now we're going to wait. And I want y'all to get in a habit of just being patient. That's what this whole video is about, being patient, right? But back to the success in making money trading with the prop firms. If you have about 5 prop firms, once you pass the challenges, once you pass the combine, and now you have $10,000, you only want to risk about 60 to 120 a day max. Now, if you're more skilled, you could do more. You could do. I would say the most you could do is probably like 300. But I wouldn't go anything higher than that because you would risk the chances of you tilting. Once you lose $1,000 and you only have $2,000 to risk, that's you putting yourself in a very dangerous area, bro. Like a very, very dangerous area. And you don't want to be in that area because it's hard to pull yourself out of that hole once you blow 50% of your account in one day. Yeah. I would rather go slow after I pass the combine, but when before the combine, yeah, I could be aggressive. I could risk $300 a day with no problem because I'm trying to get to the money. I'm not getting to the money until I pass the combine. But all right, guys, we're going to sit here and wait. I'm gonna go silent for a quick second. I gotta do some things, and then I will be back. But yeah, just tune in and work on your patience with me. All right, guys. Look at that. Even I got like but this is how easy it is to make money, right? You saw what we did. We took good trades, smart trades. In the midst of all of this that was happening, another trade form, which is this right here. So price pulled back into the zone that pushed price up, and then price wound up hitting our take profit. So we got 3 entries. We started trading at 6:12 p.m. and then we would be done by 7:05. So within the first hour of the market, we could have made our 200, our 1,000, or whatever it is that you have to risk. You get what I'm saying? Treat this like a business and not like a scratch off or like a trip to the casino. And I promise you, like, you'll make a lot of money. I'm not guaranteeing it now. Don't say that, but I will say that you have the ability to make a lot of money as long as you just stick to the process, man. All right, so now that's it for part 1. Actually, we're gonna dive into the morning, so I'll be right back. We're gonna check out some trades in the morning. All right, guys. Now we're gonna do the morning session. We're gonna try to find trade setups during the morning session. So first thing you want to do, you want to mark the high and the low. So obviously, as we can see right here, this wick is our high. And down here, all the way down here would be our low, right? Why is that? Because this candle, the 10 a.m. candle from Friday, was the all-time high, right? Until price closed above it on Sunday, right? Once that happened, price kept pushing up. And now this is the all-time high, right? So all we have to do, let's go ahead and mark this up so we know. So now the good thing about this is we know we have space to move up, but we have even more space to move down, right? So we got to be careful when it comes to our trade entries and setups. But we definitely have room, for buys and sells. But we never go against the river. Obviously, price is going up. So why would I look for sales when price is clearly going up, right? I just want to get in the best possible area in order to catch a buy. So now let's go down to the 1 minute. Oh, sorry. I almost forgot. We got to go down to the 5 minute first. Let's look at the 5 minute and this is easy. This is too easy. So this is my resistance zone. Bang. Remember what I said. You want a bullish candle followed by 3 or more bearish candlesticks to find resistance, and then the opposite for support. So support, obviously, we want a bearish candlestick followed by 3 or more bullish candlesticks, right? We want that nice impulsive move because it's showing that this is where the sellers were resting at or temporarily took over, and then the buyer said, hey, above this point, we're strongest. So boom. Let's make sure price didn't fall below. Nope, it didn't. All right. Then we just want to drag this over. Okay, and we are set. So you can play this one of 3 ways, right? The first way you can play this is you would like price to break through and retest either your support or resistance zone. The only issue with that is it can take a very long time for that play to play out, right? Like look how long it took for a price to come from here all the way down here. So price got here around 7:50 p.m., 7:55, and then it took all the way until 9:05. So about a little over an hour in order to get price down there, right? It's fine to wait an hour, 2 hours, but my window of trading, I trade from 6 to 9, sometimes 10 p.m. And then I trade from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m., right? So I have to be very careful for looking for the longer trade setups when it comes to trading, because when you're trading futures, the market closes at 4 o'clock. All right, so now, boom, now that we know that, obviously, again, overall price is going up. We are at an area of resistance. Last time price hit this area, it shot the market all the way down here. We hit this area again, and it's also pushing price down. So let's see. We're going to go down to the 1 minute. Now the 1 minute shows a completely different picture, right? So if you're looking at the 5 minute, obviously you can see high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, right? You would think that prices want to just keep going down. But if you look at the 1 minute, the 1 minute tells you a completely different story. The 1 minute is saying, hey, we had a lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, equal highs, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Then we had a breaking structure. Now price is trending up, right? And I'm trading with the overall trend, which is bullish. All right, now let's put this on, and we're going to play this, and we're going to look for entries in real time. And remember, guys, this is all about patience. This is going to help you identify trade setups, how to enter the market, how to catch trades. Now, this right here was an entry. You could have entered as soon as price went down here, right? But you got to be patient, and you got to wait for confirmation. So how would I truly and genuinely attack this right here? Well, me, if we're being honest, I will wait for price to close above this. So I will want price to close right above this and do like a retest or something, right? See, as I told you, the reason why this was a good trade is because price is shooting up, and when price pulls back to a zone like this, is basically signifying like, hey, you know, this is a good entry point, because I'm trading with the momentum of the market. The momentum of the market is going up. All right, so we want like a breakthrough and retest of this area. Looks like we're getting a breakthrough already. Oh, we were getting a breakthrough. Boom, like it. All right, now we're just waiting for the retest. Like this would have been a good entry. When price came back right here, you could enter right there, but I want to, you know, get a little bit of a better entry. Excuse me. Okay. Now, if this candle closes below this line, we are not taking the buy. But if the candle closes above this line, we can buy. We're waiting. I'm going to get my long position tool ready, just in case it closes above the line. And yes, we close below the line, so we can get in like right here. And that's it, guys. That's the first entry. Now, what do? We wait. But Gary, what do we do? But what do we do? We're at resistance. Why are we selling at resistance? Bro, don't ask any questions. Just trust the process. Look at this. 1 minute, we're up how many pips? 2.3, almost 2.5 pips in 1 minute off the break and retest. Now, if this bullish engulfing candle closes like this, oh, we're out of here. We are out for sure. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Almost 3 pips in 1 minute. 3 pips in 1 minute. That's crazy. We're a third of our target in 1 minute. See, this is the challenging part of trading, right? So you see a red candle like this, you might think price might be going backwards and all this stuff like that. You just got to be patient, man. You're not going to win every trade. It's all about being patient. But so far, so good. We're doing pretty good. We are 2 minutes into the trade, and we're already up about 3 to 4 pips. Yeah. Sometimes trading is that easy. You don't really have to wait for anything crazy. You just got to trade with the market. Take what the market is giving you. I can't wait until after this trade hits TP. I can put my take profit right here. Babe, I love you. You my everything. Is you for real?
Oh, post a payout. Yo, who the fuck is that?
None of your business.
Sorry about that, guys.
I persevere through the worst. My thirst to adhere is a curse. My life, I see it in reverse. I first appeared in a hearse. The driver steered to the church. My grandkids carry the coffin to the altar as they burst in the tears from their shirts. The tears rise to the sides of their face and into their eyes is piercing where hurt. Fast forward 60.
Yo, that new J. Cole song is fire, bro. I hope this video doesn't get banned for that. Yeah, guys, this is how easy trading is right here in real time. Now, I was just gonna do winning trade setups, but I want to show you guys something after this. I want to go over what to stay out of. Boom. Take profit. Done. First trade is done. We're done. How many minutes did that take? That took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 minutes. You could have made anywhere from 200 to 1,000 or more dollars in 7 minutes. How valuable is your time? You get what I'm saying? What are you willing to sacrifice in order to make that? If you make trading easy, I promise you, bro, like, simplify this shit. Do not overthink this. Get out of that mindset of overthinking everything. It's not some fucking complex Leonardo da Vinci secret tavern code, whatever. It's not like solving a codex or whatever, bro. It's just trading, bro. Like, it's literally so simple. All right, now we just closed above the 1 hour high, right? So here's another entry. If price retests this line, which it is doing right now, and it closes above it, that's another entry. So let's get our long position tool ready. Oh yes, we do not buy yet. Now if this turns into a bullish engulfing, we get in. We are all the way in. Oh man, see, that's why you wait until the candle closes before you enter. That's exactly why you wait, cause man, that's a great example of why you should sit on your hands. Now, now I'm gonna be honest. I still think we could buy right here. It's just not as strong of a trade as if it were to if this was a bullish engulfing. You feel what I'm saying? Now, now we have two things going on right here, right? If this candle closes bullish, we can enter at this candle, or if we want to play it safe, we could do something like this. We could wait for price to break above this and then come back and retest this line. If we want to play it safe. You get what I'm saying? This is all-time high. Price is going up. It has to break above this line in order to make new highs. So we could wait for something like that. Or like a breakthrough and retest would be the best possible scenario, right? Let's see what happens. Oh, there goes our breakthrough. There goes our breakthrough. This is my favorite, by the way. When we got 3 or more bullish engulfing candles, that is a great sign that price is going to continue to go up. Just like down here, like 3 or more bullish candlesticks. That's how you know. Guys, pay attention to this though. Like, look at this. Look at this. The market is literally showing you, bro, like, you know, the bulls are in charge. Nice big bullish candles consecutively with minimal rest in between. This red candle is the market resting, right? The market taking a break and be like, all right, let's keep it pushing up, right? Minimal rest, maximum push. So you can just trade off of momentum sometimes. Like you don't even need breakthroughs and pullbacks. You don't need retests. You don't need corrections. You just need momentum. But like I said, if a candle comes back, hits this, and closes above, that's another retest we could get in for a trade. Excuse me. Is this gonna be the retest candle? Oh man, it don't. I don't know. I don't know. Now I know the question is gonna come up. I can already feel it. I'm gonna address it in just a second. Because one of you guys are gonna be like, this is the high right now. This is the new high. Y'all are gonna be like, why can't we get on the retest at this high and not this one? And I'm gonna tell you why. The reason being is because this high was broken by 3 or more consecutive bullish candles. We don't know if this one is going to be broken by that. If this is broken by 3 or more consecutive bullish candles, then hell yeah, we get in. But if it's broken by 1 or 2, then we stay out. Let's see what happens. We're taking our time, bro. We are taking our time. We are taking our sweet time.
Fantastic.
Big worm. Ooh, an invalidation candle is a good one too. But I'm trying to teach y'all on how to be patient and how to wait, bro. Oh man. Excuse me, y'all. Excuse me. So we got one trade entry already, right? The day just started. All we did was follow the momentum of the market. Um, Nothing too crazy. We're waiting for the second entry. We might do three. Not too sure yet. But another thing too, y'all. I just want to go over this really briefly. Um, what you could do is, if you want, you could wait for price to pull all the way back down to this area, or down here even, to this candle, the 7:15 candle or the 7:35 a.m. candle, before you look for an entry. But look at how long that takes. You'll miss the whole move when price is pulling back and retesting and all that within a bullish phase up. You get what I'm saying? You can't always wait for the best possible scenario. Sometimes you got to put yourself out there. That's why we're only risking 1 to 5% of our account at any given time. And we're trying to take that 1% and triple or quadruple that amount, right? What's the word for 5 times? I got to learn that right now. Definitely need to learn that. All right, y'all. Oh, we're trying to quintuple our bread or decouple. Quintuple is 5 times, decouple is 10 times. Then I don't even know how to pronounce that. Non-nuple? Non-nuple? Whatever. Oh man. Many entries I could get in right here at the bottom of this if it comes below. But I want to wait for a nice good trade setup at this point because price has made many legs, right? The higher price pushes, the smarter you got to be with your entries. I'm going to say that again. The higher price pushes, the smarter you have to be with your entries. The more legs you see, the bigger chance it is of price doing a pullback or a reversal, right? Price look how long price has been shooting up. It's been shooting up for hours. So be very careful. You could get in right here. Also, another thing too, before price tends to do a reversal, it will definitely come back to one of these. You see how you got three more bullish candlesticks? It'll come back to this point, go up a little higher, and then it'll start looking for reversals most of the times. So you see what I mean right here? This would have been an entry right here. Boom. We go up 10 pips and we're done. So this is the entry. I'm gonna just put this here just to show that we could have took this one. Boom. Definitely an entry. Came, hit this, bullish engulfing up. Definitely an entry. Oh man. Oh, excuse me. Do 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 do. Man, my laptop is super hot. Sheesh. I tried so hard one day. In the end, it doesn't even matter though. In the end, it doesn't even matter though. All right, this might be the pullback. This might be the pullback we were waiting for. Equal highs forming. Smoked. Smoked. Smoked the bad man. Guys, don't mind me. This is what I do when I'm waiting. Okay. Okay. Moment of truth. Man, that's close enough, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. This is close enough. I would have took that one. Well, I will wait. I'll be patient. So boom, it just touched the line. Let it close above. Boom, let it do its thing. We're looking for a bullish candle to close. When we get a when we get a bullish candle, then we could hop in for our third entry, if you will. So a lot of you guys will be thinking to sell right here, which is crazy, bro. Like, I don't know why y'all would think that. Some people be like, oh, price closed below that area structure, so I'm going to just hop in for a sell, even though the overall direction of the market is bullish. Makes no sense. The only time you should be looking for a sell is if you see nice, big, fat, bearish candles breaking below a zone. In the end, it doesn't even matter no. All right, boom. Here we go, y'all. Bullish engulfing, I would take an entry right here. Whenever this candle finish closing, if it closes as a bullish engulfing, I'm in. Boom, right here. Yup. I would have entered for another trade right here. Well, it's basically the same fucking spot, so no need to move this. But anyways, let's speed this up a little bit to see what happens. We're gonna do 1 minute, and then we're gonna do 5 times speed. Bam, we hit our take profit. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Oh shit, hold on. I wanted y'all to see this. Oh well. I wanted to show you when you can look for an entry selling, right? So remember this pattern, and there's another pattern when there's one bullish engulfing candle. It's either going to be 2 or 1, right? These are normally reversal or pullback symbols, right? If you see this printed, 2 candles or 1 bullish engulfing candle, 9 times out of 10 after price has been going up for a little while, if you see this candle, get ready for a sell or make sure to trail your stop loss, because this normally signifies price is going to drop pretty significantly. And I will actually show you this on the daily time frame as well. So let me just pause this really quick. I'm telling you guys, like this, that formation is super strong when it comes to sells. Like, look at this. It even happened right here. So we got a bullish engulfing candle. Then we got this big ass bearish engulfing candle followed after it. This or the 2 followed by the 1. It happens over and over again. Here go another one. Boom, bullish engulfing candle. Boom, big bearish engulfing candle. This is synonymous with price dropping, bro. If y'all ever wanted like a hint or a clue, that would be your clue. All right, back to it. Boom, look, price is doing nothing but retesting the zone it just broke out of. All right. But guys, that's it for the first one. So again, this is simply how to identify winning trade setups. We had 3 trade setups during the evening between 6 and 10. Then we found 2 good trade setups right here. I could keep playing this and we could find more, but I think you guys kind of get the gist of it. Overall, the lesson for the morning session is to follow the trend, right? Until the trend shows you signs, which is this that I just went over, that it might be ready to reverse. If it shows you any type of thing like this where it's printing this or it's breaking through an area of structure like this, get out of the market. Get out of all your buys. Like, even if you wanted to hold this trade for longer than 10 pips, right? And this happened, if I saw this, I'm out of that trade, bro. What? I would have had break even, but I would have rather break even than lose the entire trade. So, just keep that in mind, guys, and tune in for the next part. Peace. Oh, make sure to like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Turn your post notifications on. Thank you. Peace.